love Principal Tarr. I was wondering, since we're so close to the Maison de Santé, maybe we could go and visit it. No, I am not going in that private madhouse. You can go in there by yourself. Goodbye. Wait! I'll be able to get on the premises of this madhouse. No, unless you know Monsieur Maliardo. You have a letter written by him. Do you know him? Yes, I've met him before a few times. But do you think you can introduce us? You don't have to go in or anything. I guess I'll introduce you guys. Let's go. Okay.
Hello, friends. Hi, my friend here wanted to see the Maison de Santé, but I refuse to go in. Will you show him around?
Sure, come on in. I'd love to show you.
Bye. Goodbye, friend.
Hello.
Hello. It is quite lovely outside.
Yes, quite lovely.
Do you like it here?
Oh, yes, very much.
Make yourself at home.
Thank you. I was wondering, the girl that was playing piano, is she a patient here?
No, she's my dear niece, actually.
I'm sorry for asking. It's just I've heard so many rumors about this establishment.
No, I should be thanking you for asking. I used to let my patients roam around as much as they wanted, but when new visitors or guests came in, it became quite violent. So now I only let certain people I know, like you.
Wait, do you guys not use the soothing system anymore?
No, we stopped using that a few weeks ago.
I'm so surprised.
Make yourself at home. Sit down. Completely necessary for us to stop the soothing system. It became quite dangerous and the advantages were overrated. I'm sure you know what it is for yourself, though.
I do know some things, but, I mean, they could just be rumors.
The soothing system is when we confronted no impulses of the patient's brains. However, we do not allow them, but we encourage the impulses. They have mostly been effective, but we have had men think they were chickens, and we let them believe that they were chickens. We do not believe that calling our patients stupid will cure them. We give them what they want, and we listen to them.
Is that what you did for them?
Not at all. We allow them to amuse themselves with dancing, music, gymnastics, books, and so forth. We do not believe in the word lunacy, and treat each person as if they have a physical disorder. Exercises we use is letting one lunatic watch over what the other one does. In our opinion, a way to understanding a real madman is to let him gain body and soul.
And you never punish them?
No, I do not.
So have you ever confined any of your patients?
Ribbit! Ribbit!
Oh, Jean, go eat your fly. Anyway, to answer your question, not often, but occasionally one individual suffers from a crisis, and we often have to put him in a secret cell. He is kept there until he can revisit his friend. If we have a raging maniac, he is removed from the practice and put into a public hospital.
Do you think changing the system is for the better?
At times, the system can have its flaws with some dangers, but now it is gladly spread through all the Maison de France.
That's surprising. So, are you saying that your madhouse is the only madhouse in this portion of the country that treats their patients this way?
Indeed, my friend, you are right. The rumors that you've heard about this place are not true. You will see very soon.
Anybody want some tea?
Would you enjoy some tea right now?
I guess so.
Janice is a teapot. But getting back to things, I have this quote that I like that says, "Believe nothing you hear and only half of what you see." Obviously, some fools have confused you. After dinner, when you recover from your ride, you can come with me so I can take you around the house. I'll introduce you to the system, which I, along with many others, believe it is the most effective yet.
Is it one of your own inventions?
I'm proud to say that some of it is. I can't see my patients just yet. I don't want to spoil your appetite. I will feed you now. Let's go. Okay. Come with me.
There's a man here who thought he's a teapot. I mean, what other asylums in France can provide a teapot? He used to polish himself like every day.
Once there was a man here who thought he was a donkey. Quite a troublesome fellow. He ate nothing but feces, but we cured him by letting him only eat feces. See what? He was kicking like a donkey. Yee-haw! Yee-haw! Yee-haw!
understand you. You're just like the man you speak of.
Pardon me, I did not mean to offend you. Let me have a drink with you.
I'll drink that.
Let me give you some of this veal almond holt. I'm sure you will enjoy it.
No thank you. This veal a la mot, what is it called? I think I'll just have rabbit instead.
Server, change this man's meal to rabbit au shot.
Rabbit what?
Rabbit au shot.
On second thoughts, I think I'll pass on that as well, and have some ham. Right away. Once, we had a patient who thought he was Cordova cheese. He would take a knife in his hand and offer slabs of cheese to his friends, and like cut himself. Crazy.
That's crazy, alright. But he's a fool, but he's not as bad as the guy who thought he was a bottle of champagne. He'd go around popping and fizzing and pretending that he was popping just like a bottle of champagne.
The chicken lady was a fool, but she can't be compared to Eugene's salsa fete. She was young and beautiful, but she wanted to take off her clothes all the time. It's very easily done. Stop! No. What was that?
A mere bag till. Sometimes the patients get going on each other. We are used to it.
How many do you have in charge here?
Well, 10 staff members at the moment.
Mostly female, I assume?
No, they are all male. And stout, too.
Indeed. I always thought that lunatics were more of the gentler sex.
Well, we have 27 patients right now. No less than 18 of them are females. Changed, as you can see.
Yes, changed very much. Changed very much.
Hold your tongues. Yes, these women are quite eccentric, but they are women.
And the rest of the ladies and gentlemen?
They are my good friends and keepers.
What? All of them? Even the women?
Well, the women are the best nurses. They have some type of effect on them. The best lunatic nurses are women.
The assistants, they're a little queer, aren't they?
Odd. Queer. We are from the South. We enjoy living life, you know?
Just to be sure, I understand this system that you replaced with the soothing system is very severe.
Well, sometimes patients come close to needing confinement, but usually the system works.
Did you invent this?
I cannot take all the credit. I must give some credit to Professor Fether and Dr. Tarr. I'm sure you've heard of these men before.
I'm sorry, I've not heard of these men.
Good heavens, you've never heard of these famous men?
I apologize for my ignorance. I shouldn't know of such extraordinary men. I will seek out their writing. I wish to pursue them. Monsieur Mallard, you make me ashamed of myself.
Don't worry about it. Share a glass with me.
And then there's just so many things going on in my life. You mentioned something before of the dangers of the soothing system.
Yes, indeed. It is not safe to let the lunatics run around. You see, they can be soothed, but they may also become obstreperous. The moments in which they are acting most sane are the moments in which you should be keeping track of them.
Sir, do you believe it is dangerous to give the lunatics so much freedom?
In my own experience, I must say yes. While the soothing system was happening, the patients were very well behaved. Too well behaved. You see, one morning, the patients put the keepers against their will and locked them up. The lunatics treated the keepers as if they were prisoners.
I've never heard of something so absurd in my life.
It all came from the idea of one lunatic who thought he had a system better than the soothing system, and he had all the patients join him.
Was he successful?
Yes, he was. But the madman was set free, and the keepers were kept in the cell. They were also treated brutally.
This must have created problems. Wouldn't the neighborhood visitors notice what was going on?
The rebel was too cunning for that. He never let guests into his house, except for a stupid-looking man one day. One who was curious and unafraid. They let him in, and they played with him for a little bit, had a little fun. But nothing serious happened in the end.
How long was the madman's reign?
For quite a long time. You see, the lunatics loved it, of course. The place was filled with wine, and they loved having fun. They did whatever they want, or nothing at all.
What type of treatment did this madman come up with, sir?
This madman is not a fool. His treatment is actually much better than the soothing system. It was neat and simple. It was quite delicious.
Goodness gracious, the lunatics have run loose!
Yes, I am afraid so.
Shouts were heard beneath windows. People were trying to enter from outside. The shutters shaken violently. Monsieur Mallard throws himself under the table. Everyone goes crazy. Get on top of tables, clearly drunk. Performed Yankee Doodle. One man spinning around the room with aprons with arms spread out. One acted like a bottle of champagne. Frogman croaked away. Donkey kicked away. Lady acted like a chicken. Army of monkeys leaping through windows. And I received a beating.
Monsieur Mallard told me that the lunatic who caused all this commotion was indeed the madman who had taken over the place, but he had become crazy himself and become a patient himself. So the keepers were tarred and feathered, and then they were put into cells.
To the cell you go and never come out. No! We're back. Go in there forever. No!
The soothing system has been resumed. It was simple and caused no problems at all. I must say though, I searched every book in Europe and have not found anything about Dr. Tarr and Professor Fether.